Every day, dogs are euthanized in our country. 10,000 dogs will die today due to pet overpopulation and because there are not enough homes for these animals. And the number one reason that dogs are relinquished to rescues or shelters is due to behavior issues. I began studying pets in society in college and learned about this tragic epidemic in our country. Since then, I have been on a mission to help these misunderstood dogs and struggling owners, so they would not have to go through what I went through with my own dogs. Most dogs come to us because they have not had clear rules and boundaries set for them. They are struggling to manage their emotions and making bad decisions that eventually will lead to rehoming or even death. So, I searched the country to work with some of the top trainers to bring a new style of training to the Midwest. And after being diagnosed with PTSD in 2006, I gained an awareness of how anxiety issues affect our daily lives and what so many dogs in our country are going through. This is why we specialize in working with the most serious dog behavior issues, such as anxiety and aggression. I took my knowledge of cognitive therapy, yoga, a 12-step program for people that want healthy relationships, and life with my dogs to create our programs. Our training is called dogmanship, based on horsemanship, and the foundation is grounded in communicative leash work. It's the idea of using the leash as a communication tool, the leash being the first and oldest tool ever put on a dog. We start by building a solid foundation with things the dog already knows. By slowly putting pressure on a dog's physical body, they are learning to deal with the mental stress. And we use the relationship with the dog owner to communicate because the dog trusts and loves the owner. Because of this, the dog owners must be committed to the rehabilitation process and want to learn new and better ways to communicate with their dogs. Once we teach the owner new ways to communicate from a place of mutual respect and love, the dog can understand expectations and get into a place of balance. This is how we change the way dogs feel about the world. We take responsibility and decision-making away from them until they are ready to make decisions for themselves again. We become the leaders they have always needed us to be. We trust the process as it unfolds, move at the dog's pace, and watch them transform. And this is true rehabilitation. It doesn't mean the dog is fixed. It means they are back to a place of peace and balance. It means that owners will have to be mindful that there are areas of weakness within their dog, just as there are areas of weakness within us. None of us are perfect, and we can learn things about ourselves by working with our dogs, if we are open to the information. My goal is to share my knowledge with as many people and dogs as possible. By working together, we can save more dogs and help more families enjoy their dogs again. My hope is that one day this type of training becomes a more prominent practice rather than being misunderstood. This is a movement. We are doing more than training dogs. We are changing lives.